Hi, this is Susan from Cestari. Over the years, I have found 7 kitchen items that really help me with cookie baking. The last few will surprise you. First is a good quality, heavy-duty, full sheet pan. These fit the entire shelf in my oven, and when I use 3 at a time, one on each shelf, it really speeds things up as I'm using every available inch of space to bake. 2 is a thin metal spatula. This one was my grandmother's, so it's been being used for over 70 years. 3, a quality bench knife with measurement markings. Of course, I use the Cestari knife as I designed it to meet my needs and think it's great. 4, a baby spoon. The picture here shows a baby spoon next to a teaspoon, so you can see the difference in size. The smaller size gives you better control when placing small amounts of jam or icing on cookies. 5 is a wine cork. This saves your thumb when making thumbprint cookies. So you're saved from the heat, but it makes a perfectly thumb-sized indentation. This plastic one gets washed and reused every year, but a regular cork would be fine too. 6 is a mason jar with measurement markings. This jar is actually one that is reused from a popular brand of spaghetti sauce. When baking, there are lots of times when you need to separate eggs and yolks, and the yolks are usually used first. I store the whites in the jar as I separate them, and then I use the measurements to pour out what I need when the recipe calls for whites. And then when I'm done with all the other cookies, I use the remaining whites to make meringue cookies. Having the measurements on the jar makes it easy to see at a glance how much sugar I'll need to add to the whites. My final favorite item is butter wrappers. When you let butter soften at room temperature, you have lots of gooey butter wrappers left over. These are great for greasing cookie sheets. I hope these tips help you. Happy baking!